project that we're going to discuss in this video is called ATLAS token. This project basically is based on the travel industry. So basically you're importing travel industry, traditional travel industry into the blockchain. And this is something that we're going to discuss in this video. Make sure that you stick around till the end. I'm going to put the links in the description. We're way too early into the project, like way too early. So even though it does put us in a good spot, it does give us a good advantage, but you always have to know that since you're in the start, you're kind of the person, you're like the early adopters. You're going to be early adopters if you want to. It's entirely up to you. So make sure that you do extra research than those other people, because those people will have proof that people tried this project and it worked for them, and they're going to invest based on that information. But you're not going to have any of those things. So it'll be up to you to do your extra research. If they promise anything, it's up to you to confirm that, because they did say that they have locked 100% of the LP. It's going to be up to you to get that proof. And I'm going to put the links in the description, of course, of their Telegram. So things are just getting started in there. Make sure that you get in there. The things that they have promised, make sure that you get the information about it from there. You get the proof from there. And if you want any extra information, you're going to get it from there. But just know that we're way too early into the project. Just keep that in mind. And I'm not your financial advisor. This is a mere introduction of this project, which I think is good, which I think does hold a good potential, because the market is kind of targeting is really huge. So I think that this concept has a good potential, and rest will be entirely up to you. So make sure that you do your proper research. And with this being said, we're going to get straight into the project and learn basically all about it. So here I am at the official website of the ATLASTOKEN .finance. Again, the link will be in the description. Now, you guys know the reason why crypto, blockchain, smart contract became popular. A lot of people do not understand the whole concept right now, but eventually in a few years, even the layman person is going to understand this whole concept. But the thing is, the reason why crypto became popular, which a lot of people need to understand, is that crypto is all about, the blockchain technology is all about taking the middle person out. So you're a consumer, or you can be a provider. It's up to you. If you have any business, you provide a product, or if you're someone who provides some kind of service, you're a provider. And you may also be a consumer who wants to consume a product. So there's basically just two things, a consumer and a provider. And there should never be a third person. There should never be someone in the middle. Like they're a complete system. A consumer wants to consume a product. A provider provides the product. Why is there a need to be someone in the middle, taking up fees and taking up information? But this is not how it works. We have centralized authorities, which is a huge problem, because they're the one sitting in the middle. Of course, they provide the platform, but now anyone can create a platform. Basically anyone. Like, you can get a programmer anywhere. There's a lot of freelancing websites. You can get a programmer from anywhere, and he or she is going to create that entire platform with the perfect codes and everything else. Like, even right now, you can see this perfect looking interface, perfect looking website. You can get advanced programmers to create any kind of program that you want to, and you can create that platform where you can get the consumer and you can get the provider, and you can facilitate the business between them. So it's not really a necessity for us to rely on those centralized authorities. All they do is they sit in the center, they provide the platform that we are now able to create on our own, but still, they're sitting in the middle, and they take up fees. There's two problems in there, the major ones. One, they take up fees for almost like nothing. They're taking fees for the platform, which we can create now. The second is privacy. They should not know our business. It's entirely between myself and that other person, consumer and the provider. Why should anyone else know what their business is, what they're exchanging or doing anything else? And this is such a huge problem. This is why this big company, Facebook, got into this a whole mess, and they had to go to a lot of hearings in the court justify about those privacy concerns, because people take privacy really, really seriously. And this is why they are liking the concept of crypto, because now there won't be anyone in the middle who will be having this option to evade our privacy. And this is the reason why it became popular, because now there's nothing in the middle except it's being facilitated by the smart contract, which is not an entity, it's just codes, it's a program, it's a smart contract. There's no person in the middle taking up fees or your invading your privacy. So now what you do is entirely up to you, or if you're a consumer, and the provider. Like, you can just do whatever business that you want to do. There won't be anyone else taking up that fees, taking up your information, and also there won't be anyone else dictating you, telling you that this is what you can do, what you cannot do. Or there won't be anyone, like, if you create a Facebook page, you're running a group there, and you're running your business entirely through that Facebook page. Any day Facebook can decide to ban that page or delete that page, and your business is done. But in this one, there won't be anything like this. So this is the reason why crypto became popular. And this is the reason why every single market is moving in there. A lot of the services are moving into it. And now this project, as I mentioned before, it's about travel industry coming into crypto, coming into the blockchain technology. So what's going to happen in there? There are a lot of people who facilitates traveling. That can be restaurants, that can be hotels, that can be whether booking for the buses or planes, and stuff like those, or travel guides. And there's a lot of things that are involved in tourism industry or the traveling industry, and it's a huge industry. It's actually an $8 trillion industry. You can imagine how big of a industry this is, and this is entirely traditional. There's centralized authorities sitting in there and taking up this like huge fees from the people and their privacy and all those, and they're dictating the terms of the business. So now with this project, the consumers, the providers, that can be different restaurants or hotels, any organization, any service related to travel industry, they can simply come over here and you can do business with each other without having a centralized authority. And the thing is, they can even make extra profit with this ATLAS token, which is in the center, which is the native token of this project. They're stakers. I'm pretty sure it's about the stakers, not holders. But since we're way too early into the project, there's a lot of information that we still need to confirm. Because I was told that there's going to be BUSD rewards, but there's something written in there that you can stake to get the holding rewards. So I'm not entirely certain about these things. But again, since we're very early into it, later on when we move forward, all these things will be cleared. So this is I would say the basic information about this, ATLAS token, this whole project, on what it's based on. And since the traditional industry is an $8 trillion industry, it's a huge industry. So if you move that to crypto, that it's going to be successful because it's a huge industry. So this is the reason why I said that I think that it does hold a good potential. The concept, I personally like the concept, and I think that if they manage to pull this off, if they keep things perfect, if they execute this whole system properly without any loopholes or problems, I think that this is going to be really great. They just have to provide the service that the users actually require. So this is something that this is going to provide. This you're going to get from this project, all the features and the mechanisms. ATLAS token, the token that is in the middle, is the unit of exchange in the ATLAS token. It can be time locked into staked ATLAS. So basically you can stake ATLAS token and you're going to gain voting power and holding rewards. And this is how you're going to make profit based on, this token. Zero commission marketplace. Again, it's obvious because it's on crypto. If they start taking up fees in there won't be any difference in this project and those centralized projects. So it's a zero commission marketplace. Atlas provides a decentralized and commission-free infrastructure for suppliers to list inventory and for customers to complete accommodation bookings, restaurant reservations, or tickets for events. So all of them will be done between them, no commission or anything else. This project won't be taking any sort of commission. There actually will be NFTs that will be going live. That's another thing. I'll just keep remembering a lot of the extra information about it. Content creation rewards. Through use of smart contracts, content creators will be automatically rewarded when posting quality content voted up by the community. In tourism, in traveling, there's traveling vlogs, there's content creators, their specific beat is traveling. So those content creators can actually make a profit, will actually be rewarded in here. Channel management integration, major CMS API integration facilitate instant race and availability confirmation, venue information, and promotional pricing retrievals. This is about how their system is going to work. Payment gateway, handling of online bookings and transactions, including the transfer of ATLS to venues for reservation made through the third-party app or website. And authorship and ownership protection, users and suppliers are empowered because they have control over the information and transactions. And this is, again, one of the biggest advantage because they have the power, they have the ownership over the information and the transactions and not the centralized authority. Here's the token distribution. So name is Atlas token. Symbol is ATLS, decimals 2. Standard is on the Binance Smart Chain. So it's a BP20 token. And the maximum supply is 10. This is trillion Atlas token. So 10 trillion is the complete supply. Liquidity auto locked forever. And the auto LP will be going to that address based on what they said. Fee and rewards. Atlas has a total of 14% transaction fee on buying and selling, and this is how it's splitted. So 5% BSC rewards, 6% marketing, 2% to the liquidity pool, and 1% charity. And this is how it is distributed. 40%, this is about the allocation of the total supply. So 40% burn, 5% marketing, 5% team, and 50% pancake swap. So you can see that the distribution is way too less. 5% team token, 5% marketing. This 5% is again for the project. So I think the distribution is pretty fair. And the 40% burn, I think that's a pretty significant amount. So as you can see, the project do hold a good potential. The mechanisms that they're offering and the things that they are offering sure is a good incentive, and it does look solid. So I hope that this work out good since we're way too early into the project. So it's nothing can be said for sure. If there's like sometimes past, I may create another video to see what this project will be doing like later on. But based on the information that these guys are providing and offering, everything looks perfect in my perspective. So their application, it'll be soon on the Google Store and it'll be soon on the Apple Store. And these are all the services that you're going to get from there. Different device, it'll be compatible on different devices. They will have 24/7 customer support. Transformative technology. If you're going to use a passage of device, you need to be anything middle. You need to be anything middle. I'm not certain what that is. Anyways, there will be multiple payment methods. So credit card, debit card, and leading digital assets. And you're going to get best prices. And they're saying that if you find a better price anywhere in other website, they're going to refund you the difference. So I think that's pretty exciting. I will actually love to see that actually happening. It'll be really good. I hope they keep their words. Reward and bonus. Earn rewards easily and quickly with our innovative tokenized incentive program, including smart discounts, invite raffles, loyalty rewards, and cashbacks. So these are their reward and bonus programs, different programs that'll come in action when the app goes live. And these are the things that they have planned for the future and things that they have achieved or will achieve. So in this month, because it's like launched, I think 1 or 2 days ago, it's really early. Atlas app idea and system design, Atlas token, created smart contract on Binance Smart Chain, add liquidity on PancakeSwap, marketing and promotion started. In March, partnership started, growth holders targeting reached, design marketing program, Atlas app alpha prototype released. In April, listing on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, listing on some new exchange, Atlas app alpha version release, incentivized network expansion, ecosystem development and ramp up marketing, integrated e-commerce feature into the Atlas app beta version, prototype release, Atlas team charity event, Atlas blockchain testnet will be made available. And then in December, so this will be like the whole plan that they have for the year, Atlas app beta version release, optimization the platform for scale and growth, launch Atlas functionality including content creation, curation, reward systems, loyalty CRM system, and facilitate all transaction types. So you can see this is going to be taking almost like this entire year for all these things to come into action. You guys can definitely see how much early we are into it. Launch Atlas blockchain, mainnet and protocol infrastructure, listing on world leading exchange, Atlas DevCon for Atlas community developers, roadmap innovation for 2023 released. So that's for the March 2023 for the next year. So this is the entire information that I have for you guys in this project. The video is already really long, so I'm going to cut this short now. Make sure that you get all the information about it. You still kind of like, it's up to you when you want to invest in or if you want to invest in, so make sure that you make the right choices. I was just here to give you guys information about the existence of this project, that it's now in existence and this is what they want to do and this is what they will be doing and this is the service that you're going to get in here, which surely is I would say a good incentive. It's a good option. No one can deny that fact. Anyways, make sure that you check this project out, keep an eye on it, and whenever you make up your mind, make sure that you do your proper research and investigation. You done the Telegram group and all that before, and when you're confirmed, when you're completely satisfied that this is what you want to get into, make sure that you well, it's up to you whether you want to invest then and how much you want to invest in. So yeah, make sure that you consider this project. I'm going to put all the links in the description. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involve significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not.